Happy Father's Day to all the great fathers out there, for real. I'm not a father yet. 38, not a father yet, but it's still open in my mind. I still believe that I get, Happy Father's Days, from customers and, people online. And I say, you know what, I'll hold on. I don't have kids yet, but I'll hold that in my pocket. So I got a lot of love, featuring other people in my pocket for when I do finally have kids. And that'll tell me how, to really love, when I see my own flesh and blood, but in the meantime, I have these puppies, right? And, some things that I've learned about being a puppy father, a dog father, is patience. They taught me patience this year. The past, I've had them since they were, the size of right here, right? And they've pooped and done their numbers all over the place, right? And violated me in my space. But I've learned patience. They may pee beside the pad or poop beside the pad, but they don't do it on the pad, or they might do it on the pad one time or two times and then go right beside the pad or somewhere. I'm just like, I didn't even know you could get there. But you know what? There's things about their personalities that I cannot stand, but I'll learn to love because I have love. It's unconditional love that I have for these puppies, these dogs. And no matter what they do, as long as they don't attack somebody or attack me, even then, if they attack me, which they don't have, any thought of, or even they have no aggression in them at all. But I say to myself, could I individually love one of these guys? Like, could I, hate one and then love the other? And I could never do that. I could never do that. So I don't understand how people could do that to a human. You know what I mean? So I've learned that, yes, there are going to be days, seconds, and minutes where I can't stand one, or, I want to I just want to kick them, you know what I mean? And put them in a cage and tell them how much I can't stand them. Especially at the beginning when Tor was little, I got so frustrated when I put him outside, and I just came inside and just bawled my eyes out for like 10 minutes. And then I was like, what am I doing? That at that moment, I realized I was nothing like the people that raised me, my own father, so I could never individually love one more than the other. I have love for both of them equally, and that is a true father. So I know that in my journey, when I finally do get the opportunity and be blessed by God and blessed by a beautiful woman to have my own flesh and blood child, daughter or son, that I'm gonna be a loving, loving, loving father. So here they go. Every time they know when I'm on the camera. But I want to just say that I learned patience with them, and I learned unconditional love. And I know that you can't be human and not have unconditional love for your children. You're something beyond a human if you can do that. Evil? Demonic? Somebody I never want to talk to. Well, anyway, happy Father's Day.